Hello. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
It is a Wednesday.
It sure is. Hump day. We're sliding downhill to the weekend, baby. Let's go. Man, and things are going to be picking up this weekend. We were head over heels for the tropics for the last week and a half.
It feels like a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
And now we kind of stopped that talk, but things don't really, for our intents and purposes, improve a whole lot. It's like, I hope you took advantage of today.
It depends what you consider bad and good.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
For some folks,
It's all qualitative. Yeah.
I like the overcast.
Yeah.
I like the breeze, the
Yeah.
showery weather.
Okay.
Makes me want to get a little PSL, a nice little sweater weather, perhaps. Just cuddle up, watch some football with my coffee.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be that kind of.
Or for people who are like, no, I want to go to the beach and have a good time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Right.
then it's probably bad for you folks.
Try to fish, try to golf. Weekend warriors, not the most ideal, but when I think good, bad, I think, we were talking about our Imelda potential impacts, and they were minimal. And relative to what we're going to get this weekend, when we have nothing tropically impacting us whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what we experienced with Imelda was really nothing compared to what we're going to get through the next few days. And nothing, we're not like beating the drum of severe weather, but just kind of nuisance and problems. We've got weather impact alerts. But my theme of today is we see what Imelda's up to. Category 2 hurricane heading for Bermuda, 100-mile-an-hour winds, forward motion at 20 miles an hour. Cool stuff.
I'm trying to advance it. There we go.
Good luck too. I'm wondering, did you take it? Did you seize the? I've been telling everybody, seize the day for your outdoor stuff. Did you seize it today, Ross?
Kind of.
Did you get out?
Oh no! Well, yeah. I go outside every day. Like, my dog Enzo and I. We go for a 30-minute walk down to the park where we're like running around chasing each other.
And not too bad, right? I mean.
Yeah. No. It felt pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feeling good. Because it's just now's kind of the day for the outdoor stuff, because tomorrow and really ramping up Friday and the weekend, it's not going to be the best for outdoor stuff.
I'm not going to lie. I did take like a 30 to 45-minute nap before I came to work today.
Oh, really? Good for you.
Yeah, I really make the most of the outdoor time? Probably not. It was just an average day, 30 to 45 minutes outside.
I'm so jealous of the nap. It's like I've been here since 9:30. I would have loved to. I just snuck away maybe to Anthony Austin's desk, curl up underneath it.
It is comfy over there.
Take a little nap before he got in. Nobody would have noticed.
We got a new beautiful couch on the First Coast Living set.
It's lime green.
A little lima bean action.
Haven't tested that thing out yet. Let's get into it as we kind of take a look at our satellite picture of Imelda, a powerful hurricane, and it has now become the king of the Atlantic, where Humberto was as that Category 5 hurricane at one point. Now that's just a remnant of itself. Yeah. And, this system looking like it could, in fact, like making an actual direct eye wall over Bermuda landfall could absolutely happen. I mean, I know, it's kind of a matter of semantics. Will either of these systems make landfall anywhere? And Humberto did not. Will this? Yeah, it's going to be very close.
Bermuda's,
small target.
Yeah, very much so. But Bermuda's in the cone.
Yep.
So
and that's a tight cone. So pretty high confidence it's heading right that way with Category 2 force strength that way. And then, the rest of the tropical Atlantic, at least for the next 7 days, nothing is overwhelming us with concern as far as anything we need to be watching.
Yeah, it looks like maybe 7 to 10 or 7 to 12 days out, we could see another tropical wave come off the west coast of Africa. Mm-hmm. But longer range models, several of them, right, are generally showing if something were to develop from that, it's hinting toward maybe another recurver. So that would probably be the next thing that we would watch. But kind of beyond that then, Lew, talking 2 to 3 weeks out even, the Climate Prediction Center has highlighted an area that you and I have talked about a couple times here now, the Caribbean, the southern or southwestern Gulf. There's a lot of heat, moisture, energy that's kind of been untapped and not used up yet so far in the season. And of course, just climatologically, you get that Central American gyre to kind of become the predominant area that you're watching for tropical development. It's harder for those waves to come off the west coast of Africa by the later part of the year, right?
Yeah.
You get those fronts, those troughs
Correct.
coming through. Most of them are never going to be able to make it as far west as they would need to potentially impact us. So that's why we end up paying much closer attention to areas off to our south and southwest.
Jet
now.
stream, it's just the tilt of the Earth. It's inevitable climatologically. That jet's going to get a little bit further south. It's just, we're going to get mid-latitude cyclones occurring, coming across our country. So it makes it a little bit tougher for the longer tracks to get this way. Certainly still watch, but even long-range models hint at, a couple of things coming out of the Gulf, but nothing that would impact us over the next 7 to 10 days. So good, we'll look beyond that. Next up will be Jerry.
Jerry?
All right, so we've checked a few off the list, and we'll watch for Jerry maybe beyond the 10-day forecast period. So out at the beach today, actually seeing some blue sky.
A little bit. Yeah, this is the sunniest I've seen it out there in the
Yep.
last couple hours.
Yep, it's been a pretty overcast since the noon show. Even I was showing some live pictures around Neptune Beach, Volano, Jack's Beach, and been pretty overcast. I've seen some people out there. It's breezy still, and that's just going to ramp up, and hence our coastal alert. Still have the high surf. We're going to keep those big waves going. We've got the small craft advisory, just not ideal for getting out offshore fishing here over the next 5-6 days. And then National Weather Service kind of sparking up the old coastal flood advisory, which we've seen a few times since the end of the summer and early fall.
Yeah, and that has felt like it's been a constant
Yep.
as of late. But yeah, I believe the high surf advisory goes until 5 a.m. Sunday, and the coastal flood advisory goes until, I think it's 5 a.m. Friday.
Yeah. It'll be through Friday, and may need to extend that, but we'll see what the Weather Service does. We're just watching for tides higher than the mean high, which by about a foot. All right, so those areas that tend to see that nuisance flooding. Nothing devastating, nothing really into homes or anything like that, but the higher than normal tides. Satellite and radar, but focusing in on our radar loop now, looking pretty good, so rain-free for the rest of the night.
Yeah, looking good out there with regards to sky conditions. A little breezy. The winds have picked up a little bit more so here today out of the northeast. 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusts really haven't been that impressive. We were, looking at the potential for maybe 25 to 30 mile per hour gusts today. Really haven't hit that point. We've had a few 20, 22, but nothing major. So it's breezy, but I wouldn't necessarily say windy out there yet. But overall, feeling kind of nice.
And the winds plus the overcast and general flow of everything, it's kept us temperatures pretty comfortable. Ross was able to sweat free, I assume. Walk the dog and.
Well, I had just finished up at the gym.
Okay.
And I did the stair stepper today.
Good for you. Oh,
little
good.
action, little glute action.
Okay, glutes.
Yeah.
Speaking of glutes, the pumpkin's on the.
Yeah. Well, I know you mentioned this like months ago.
I did.
As you always look forward to seeing.
I do.
What image am I going to put
What are
on
you
the
putting
monthly
on?
averages
It's
graphic?
spooky. Kind of scares me a little bit, but it is time. In fact, I got the subtle hint. Not subtle. I got the direct hint. It's time from my wife to get the fall bin out of the attic.
Oh, you guys are behind.
Yeah, we are a little bit. I mean, the neighbors across the street have had their Halloween. They put full-blown holiday seasonal lights on the garage and in all their bushes, and they've got inflatables. That they've had their Halloween stuff up for a couple of weeks, but we're typically behind on all of our decorations except for Christmas. Now I'll have. That's my vibe.
Did you do that like the weekend just after Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving weekend.
Yep. Yeah, that's when we always did.
Because generally, holiday time, families, the kids are going to be out of school. My wife's a teacher; she's going to be out of school, so I'll have that been prepared and ready. The Wednesday, like really before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then let them go to town with that. So by the weekend after Thanksgiving, man, we're good. We're golden. But I kind of lag a little bit with the fall stuff. At least outside. But it's time to get the bins going. Jessica was asking me, Jessica Clark at noon, talking about October, and, actually this is the month where we can start to notice it.
Yeah.
And certainly, if you just look at your seasonable averages, that high, when we start to get those average highs in the middle 70s, I'll take it. That's beautiful.
I think of it, October's kind of like that transitional month between the summertime weather and the more, I don't want to say winter, but fall light to winter weather where you're going to have some cooler days, certainly some cooler nights, but you also still have the chance for some warm spells as well. One thing I want to note,
Please.
Average rainfall.
I was looking at this,
4
absolutely.
inches We would be lucky if we had gotten 4 inches in the month of September.
This
is what we came out at.
Always fortunate to catch 4 inches and
2 3/4 inches. That's it.
That's not good.
We were almost 5 inches below average.
Yeah. Here's what's going to happen with October, in my opinion. So looking at how dry September was, but looking at this weekend ahead, I think we probably get, for many areas, we get our October rain
early
totals.
Yeah.
By the time we get through this weekend. I'm not saying everybody's going to be getting, 4 or 5 inches, but we're going to have it in spots. Probably through Tuesday, with those rain chances. So not in any one event, not any one given day, but starting tomorrow and all the way through Tuesday, we could see that ramp up.
Right, here's what you're talking about. Somewhat tomorrow, but really Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, good chances for rain. We'll talk about kind of the nor'easter conditions going to be developing and ramping up here as we head into the weekend. But let's just start with rain chances tomorrow, pretty much along our coastal areas. Few inland spots. I would say as far inland as Highway 301. Further west than that, chances are going to be rather slim to none out there. And models have kind of shown that here, Lou, that there'll be some chances late tonight, perhaps across some of our more southern areas after maybe midnight.
Yep.
So if you're working that overnight shift, be mindful of that, especially St. John's, Putnam, Flagler counties. But then tomorrow, just kind of off and on showers trying to sneak their way in. It's not going to be a lot, but there will be some.
Yeah, and each day, it's not going to be the all-day rain, but the all-day chance. So the Thursday waves of rain. Then Friday we see more kind of adding to those totals incrementally. Each day we'll kind of get a half inch here or there, and like I said, by the time it's all said and done, it could be up to 3 or 4 inches of it. But we got to watch the weekend. Is talking about our weekend warriors trying to get out and about, trying to sneak that round of golf in. It's just going to be not ideal, especially if you try to play a round of golf anywhere east of I-95, because the winds are going to be kicking up. So we've seen some going through Friday and Saturday, gusts to 30, certainly possible out at our beaches. So the breezy condition, and this will lend itself to those showers moving quickly, so if you get under them, but we just got to think about the training scenario. So just like one line of showers just kind of lined up over you, and more gets fed from the beach. But the nor'easter's on, Ross, really beginning tomorrow.
And then it just kind of incrementally ramps up and increases every single day. So, we're talking 40% rain chances or coverage on Thursday, bumping that up to 60 on your Friday. Might be impactful for some Friday night football out there, especially for the games that are happening a little bit closer to home into the Jacksonville metro area, right? So going to just have to keep that in mind. I don't think the lightning risk looks all that ominous, so that's some good news. I'm not expecting delays, but take the rain poncho, take the towel or the blanket or whatever, lay it down on the bleachers.
Yep.
Might have some wet behinds.
Yep.
If you don't take that. But here's just a list of some of the games that we got going on. A few newer ones, some places that we haven't covered too much so far this year. Halifax Academy at Baker County.
Let's
Baker
go.
County making the list. So some
West
good games
Side, that's looking good.
Riverside at Trinity Christian.
Yep, good game.
And then, of course, our game of the week.
Yeah, we got Takoi at Beachside.
And the mascots are?
The Toros, right? And then the Barracudas.
The Barracudas.
Yeah.
I just think that's such a fun.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's a good. Those are good. Both good mascots. Barracuda. That's two cool logos. Two relatively newer schools, and county rivalry there, right down the road from each other. Basically, World Golf Village exit versus the County Road 210 exit. So the 5 mile battle of the exits. So see who wins that one. Pretty cool game there at Beachside. So,
but of course, Key might have some showers around.
Yeah. So we'll make sure Chris Porter has his poncho and his umbrella, and he's got the tent up. So
he's going to need it.
So he has a little bit of coverage there for our pregame live shots. And this a great illustration of that nor'easter setup. the waves of rain. I think even just the entire east coast of Florida is up and down. So if it's one of those weekends, maybe we make that run down to Orlando or Daytona. Got some friends trying to sneak down to Palm Coast, or even make it all the way to Miami. It's just there's no real place I tell you on the east coast of Florida where I'm like, I'm in love with it, because of those rain chances. So we have put in a weather impact alert for Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Doing this, so you're prepared for your weekend, those outdoor plans, the birthday parties, anything you're like, we had this going on outside. God forbid the outdoor wedding.
Oh gosh. Well, you should. Let me just tell you right now.
Fall.
You should know better.
Yep.
Don't have a fall wedding in football season.
Yeah, I know. Down south, I think most people would probably.
My buddy just got engaged, and he was telling me, the wedding's September 4th. Yeah. And I told him, I swear to God, if that is a home football game for Penn State, I'm going to lose my freaking mind.
And he's a buddy from Penn State?
Oh, yeah. Smart man, though. It's a Friday night wedding.
Oh, that's smart. Okay, good. Very good.
He's smart.
Very smart. Save a little money probably considering that with being Friday, and not everybody's not going to be on their phones checking for
because I've been at those weddings where they are saying I do, and you got your phone right there.
Yep.
Oh, they just got a touchdown. They're in the red zone.
I mean, in the house of the Lord, come on, man. I will say, my wedding. I'm not the biggest college basketball fan, namely because my college hasn't, historically been the greatest at college basketball. But we got married on it was April 2nd, as I put myself on the spot, and it was Final Four.
Oh,
yeah. Final Four was literally during the reception. So, but the reception, the reception area where we had it, we got married on the beach, beautiful weather, and then within the reception, there were TVs.
Oh, good. So you thought ahead.
We kind of thought ahead. I mean, the bar scene had the TV, so people were able to check it out. I gotta I'm gonna have to Google who 2011 Final Four, because I'm trying to think. All my people are from South Carolina. All my wife's people were from
New York,
Western New York. So I'm trying to think, was it one of those that was
it like Syracuse?
God, if it was Kentucky, UConn was in that. That was why it was Kentucky, UConn, and VCU in Butler. No one cared about VCU and Butler, but Kentucky, UConn, everybody was kind of glued to
big
that.
Schools there,
and that was in fact April 2nd. Wow. Everybody was kind of glued into that.
I'm just glad you were smart enough to think ahead. You had the TV set up, ready to go for everyone.
I think I could take credit for that. But also, I think it might have been just pure coincidence that we had the bar area.
You got to give yourself
TVs
credit.
Behind it. I'll take the credit. But yeah, that might have been a bit of a faux pas. Final Four is kind of a big deal.
It is.
And no one really complained, but again, they had the option, and that is wedding talk for you here at 4:48 on a Wednesday.
Well, we kind of talked about sports a little bit. You want to take a look back?
Yeah.
At I think I have this up next, Toby.
I don't really want to.
Yeah. There we go.
I think we kind of have to.
There we go. Look at that. 0 for 4.
Oh.
I guess it wasn't week 4. I guess it was probably week 5, but nonetheless.
Yeah. You were 2-2.
I was 2-2. I'm 500, but. Yeah, Lew.
I had a bad week. I don't know what I was thinking.
That's tough.
The Arkansas pick for me is the one I'm like, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
This is smart.
Just laid it on them. Even if I was 1-3, I should have. At least I'd only be a game back.
Well, we both should have known not to trust James Franklin in a big time game too.
Well,
that was our mistake with the Penn State.
If we get Penn State again, I'm gonna have to look at the bigness of the game.
Yeah.
I felt good. Whiteout game at home. It looked good until the overtime, and even in overtime, you're like, great, until my Heisman pick throws a interception. I'm sorry.
It can look good for 59 minutes, but all that matters.
All that matters.
These are our picks, though, this week. We haven't really looked at this yet. Now, we're not picking them today, obviously, but just a look ahead, since Lew's not going to be here on Friday. We'll have to make them tomorrow.
I'm going to say there are 3 layups on this.
Wow.
I think there are 3 layups, and I think there's one game. I'm not going to – we won't pick until tomorrow.
3 layups.
Because I am off Friday. So we'll pick tomorrow, but I think there are 3. There is no reason to be any worse than 3-1 after this week.
I think that's a bold statement. I don't think.
Do you know which three I'm thinking are the absolute layups?
Okay, you're taking the Bulldogs. You're taking Georgia.
Yeah.
I think you're taking Texas.
Yeah.
And I think you're taking Bama.
Okay. Yeah.
You think Miami's a layup over Florida State?
I do, unfortunately. I think it's a layup. What with the way Florida State now they need to bounce back. So a rough one against probably a pretty good, better than ranked UVA team. I mean
Hey, that was a Friday night game.
Yeah, it was awkward.
Kind of a short week. Those games are always a little finicky, a little weird. So.
Charlottesville's not a hard place to play, I don't think. They're all Chardonnay sipping up there.
Did you see how close those kids were to the fence? Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
I don't even think the referee had time to indicate incomplete pass.
Didn't. No, ball hit the ground, those kids just took off. Shot out of a rocket.
What if there was a flag on the play? Anything could have happened. I mean, there was no time to. I mean, it was immediate. It was a light switch immediate that those Virginia kids were on the field. Now the non-layup is Vanderbilt Bama. I don't know. Vanderbilt beat Bama, in Nashville last season.
The upset could happen again.
My thing is, you say upset. I don't know if it's an upset. It is on paper. I mean, yes, the ranking is 16 versus 10.
I think in the world of college football, how you think about the two teams.
Of course.
Everyone thinks Bama is always elite. Yeah. And everyone still
thinks of Vanderbilt as Vanderbilt. Right.
Clearly, Vanderbilt is not the Vanderbilt of old.
Yeah.
They are a legit contender in the SEC this year, I think. Now, are they going to win the SEC? No. But
Bama will not be taking them lightly or looking
this is going
ahead.
to be Vanderbilt and Alabama will be a close game.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be a blowout by
Vanderbilt's
by any means.
Offense is just relentless, and I say that having watched them in person kill my team, and so I've got that bias. But it's just an offense that they're gonna get in a position to at least score 3. It seems like every time. Like they're going to move the ball. They're going to get first downs, and they're going to take a lot of time. Their style is to take time. So anyway, we'll see. I will pick tomorrow, but I gotta do some soul searching on that. I can't lose any more ground to Ross. I'm 2 games back now. But we do have some great games locally of interest. We have some great games on the ABC network, so you can watch them right here. And then a wonderful one that you'll be able to watch right here on ABC 25 is our Monday Night Football game. And the forecast important. And we do have weather impact alert for Monday as well. You'll remember we mentioned primarily because of you needing to make plans and preparing for Jags versus Chiefs.
Yeah, I think Monday might have the best chance for some thunderstorm activity, maybe earlier in the period. So for tailgaters, taking the whole day off, you're getting out there at lunchtime. I don't know what time the gates are actually opening or, the lots are opening up to go and
I think it's generally 4 hours before the official lots. I think. But maybe, for Monday Night Football, it's a little bit different.
Yeah. They do that stuff differently in Philly. Those open at sunrise.
Do they really?
No, I don't know exactly.
I'm sure there's some unofficial, if you're parking in those official,
yeah, I know what you mean.
City lots and
that's
Jaguars
probably different.
Owned property. But it's probably, I'm sure. So we will have those rain chances. I think it's a bring the poncho type of scenario. Did mention we have a chance of lightning earlier in the period, but Monday Night Football, it's nighttime, obviously, so we're a little bit later. Hopefully, we've lost some of the daytime dynamics, and by that point, lightning risk has gone down. But the rain chances will be there. I know Chris Porter was like, Lew, it's primetime football. We're highlighting Jacksonville, Florida, on a national stage. We need beauty, and I don't know.
Do you though? I think you want it to be a little bit of a sloppy game.
I think for Jags purposes, winning this game, kind of level set a little bit. Their defense has flashed moments of absolute greatness, taking the ball from people. So,
you want Mahomes slipping and sliding. Xavier Worthy, a speedy guy for the Chiefs. I mean, you want to try to slow them down a little bit. A way to do that, you get some sloppy weather.
Yep. Make them drop the ball and then take the ball. Defensive points, that's gonna help. It kind of works both ways on the offensive side of the ball. But, so we'll be watching for those rain chances Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Really, tomorrow through Monday, we have those rain chances, but we've just amped it up a bit as we have to watch our weekend very carefully.
And you mentioned the rain totals earlier.